We discussed about the definition of e-commerce, and in this video we are going to talk about the advantages of e-commerce. When we are talking about the advantages of e-commerce, I just wanted to present these advantages in terms of organization, in terms of consumers, in terms of a society. That means what are the advantages that an organization is going to gain if e-commerce is used by it? Or what are the advantages that a consumer is going to gain if e-commerce is utilized by him? What are the advantages that the society is going to get benefited if e-commerce is used? So now let us know about advantages to organization if e-commerce is used. First of all, if e-commerce is used by an organization, the organization can expand their market from local level to national and international markets with minimum capital investment. Say, for example, if a person is located at a remote place with a wonderful idea to have a startup business, he can expand his business maybe around his village or nearby places. If say suppose e-commerce facility is there for such environment, then he can expand his market from local to the national level, and even he can also extend his market towards international level also. That is the first advantage of using e-commerce by an organization. Secondly, an organization can easily locate more consumers, best suppliers, and also a suitable business partners across the globe if e-commerce is there available for the organization. Third one, an organization can reduce the cost to create the process, distribute, retrieve, and also manage the paper-based information as every information is digitized. And the next advantage is even the company can improve its brand image if e-commerce is used by it. Next advantage is because of e-commerce, the organization can provide a better customer services. Like say, for example, if in the absence of e-commerce, if say suppose more than 10 customers simultaneously goes to a shop, then two salesperson may not give equal importance to all the 10 customers simultaneously. One may be gain more attention, one person may be ignored. Whereas in e-commerce, the organization can provide a better customer services and make the customer get satisfied. Next advantage of using e-commerce in an organization is it simplifies the business process, and because of its simplicity, it makes that work done very much faster way and of course in an efficient manner. And one more advantage is, as we said earlier, that every information that is associated to an organization or digitized, it reduces the paperwork even. And because of this availability of e-commerce in an organization, even it increases the productivity of an organization. So these are all few advantages that an organization is going to gain because of using e-commerce in its company. Now let us move to the advantages of a customer or a consumer if he is going to use e-commerce. Because of the availability of e-commerce, the customer gets the support, that is 24/7 support, to inquire about a specific product or a service, and even he can also place order anytime, anywhere, from any location. And second advantage is because of the availability of e-commerce application, he has been given with more options, and of course the product is delivered very quickly. Along with this, he gets more options to compare the product and select the cheaper and better options also. And one more advantage for the customer is he can put the review comments even. Not only keeping the reviews, he has an option to look to the reviews and choose whether that particular product is a better option or not before finalizing his purchase. And because of e-commerce, even the customer can join into a virtual auction. He has an opportunity to get into a virtual auction. And one more advantage is it provides a readily available information, and how this information is presented to him is whatever the information he requests for, those relevant detailed information is provided to the customer within seconds rather than waiting for days or weeks together. And one more advantage is because of e-commerce, it increases the competition among the organization. Because of this competition between the organization, this results to force the organization provide the discounts where this discount is substantially beneficial to the customer. So these are the advantages that the customer can enjoy if there is e-commerce availability. And lastly, we focus how the society is going to get benefited, or what are the advantages for the society if e-commerce is used. First one, the customer need not travel to the shop for any product or for any service. Due to this, there will be less traffic on the road, and this leads for low air pollution. Second advantage is e-commerce helps in reducing the cost of the products, as the customer can purchase the products directly from the manufacturer. There will be no intermediate person. So less rich people can also afford the products. Third advantage is e-commerce has enabled rural areas to access services and products which are otherwise not available to them. If say suppose if the customer is living at a rural area, there is no opportunity for him to get a better services or better products what he wanted, what he is desiring to do for get for. If there is e-commerce, this enabled that rural people also to access the better services and products. Lastly, e-commerce helps the government to deliver the public services such as healthcare, education, social services at a reduced cost, and of course along with it in improved manner. So these are all the advantages in terms of organization, in terms of a consumer, in terms of a society if e-commerce is used. Now we move to the disadvantage of e-commerce. When we talk about any specific technology, every technology has its own advantages and disadvantages. And of course, e-commerce also have few disadvantages. One is there is a chances that there may be a bad sites which eat up the customer's money. So we have to take care to choose a good site in order to start any business. Second one, there is no guarantee of a product quality. Why? Because everything is done through visualization. We can't touch and feel the quality of a product in e-commerce. Third disadvantage is mechanical failures can cause unpredictable effects on the total process. Because of some failures, mechanical failures, it may result for the complete shutdown of the process. And one more disadvantage is as there is a minimum chance of a direct customer to the company interaction, customer loyalty is always on a check, whether he is going to pay or not. And one more disadvantage is there are many hackers who looks for the opportunities, and thus and e-commerce site services, payment gateways, all are always prone to attack. So these are all the major disadvantages of e-commerce. So in this video, I just covered advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. Hope you enjoyed and understood the points with all clarity. Thank you for watching.